ladies and gentlemen.
What a night of boxing here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. So much to talk about tonight on this card. The thing that interests me, and so many of you out there, is the pro debut of Andre Bishop. The much-talked-about middleweight prospect will be debuting against Lucius Palmer, a veteran who looks to give him a test. Everybody in this arena has been looking forward to this moment, the opening moments of Andre Bishop's pro career. So much hype, so many expectations. Stands opposite Lucius Palmer right now. Of course, all that hype built on the foundation of a gold medal at the World Amateur Games.
Stay away from the inside. Don't stay in one spot.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut.
Use the ring! Use the ring! Finish with the...
Very nice defensive guard there. Andre Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Palmer's plan may be to have more urgency at this point, because that cut of his just has blood streaming all over him.
Well, there's three sides that can be affected. He can be affected himself by seeing his own blood. His opponent can get affected, get a little over anxious, and the judges, they could be affected a little bit by seeing that kind of blood.
You know, Bishop has to be careful at the end of these rounds here, as Palmer once again is looking to steal the round. That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Start of round two, but it was the end of round one that may have revealed something here with Lucius Palmer. Andre Bishop was going out there and working consistently, and it looked like Palmer was just holding back, trying to steal the end of the round, just waiting, and then the veteran letting go with a flurry to try to take it. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Palmer's once again can't get out of the way of that uppercut.
Get after him!
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Lucius Palmer's a big shot. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
One, two, three,
Palmer's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work, because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is...
Wow! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4,
knockout victory to start your career, as if the buzz isn't big enough for Andre Bishop. This will put fuel on that.
Here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny.
Palmer.
Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop, clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Before, kid, I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great, and I'm gonna help you get there. You're gonna take some fights against decent guys, and I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want to see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much-anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Mike Walker is lined up for Andre Bishop in Bishop's second fight of his pro career. Of course, he won in his pro debut against Lucius Palmer, now trying to make it 2 in a row. Right to the head with that right. Be interested to see early on here how much an advantage there is with speed. Bishop's full of it. He has blazing hands, Teddy.
Can he keep it up all night long? I think he's going to have to.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
Finish with the hook.
We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Now hugging on the inside. Walker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Nice combination by Andre Bishop. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Well, we've had the pleasure of watching Andre Bishop move along in his career. Now the young unbeaten expected to really shine against Mike Walker here.
Yeah, but one of the things that could be a variable that could surprise somebody a little bit, you prepare for a man's skill, but you're not always sure about his will. And that's something that might show itself before this night is over.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Yeah,
Good right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. It seems to me that Bishop is right now uncomfortable with the pace that's being set in this fight.
Well, he started the pace. See, that's the funny thing about it. He set it, but he might not be able to keep it up.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. And he's holding.
Circle, circle.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Walker. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Walker's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. And that's the end of round two.
Right? Now, keep your hands up. We got it. You need to throw more punches in the body.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Scores up top with a left.
Move your head. Hands up.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Big shot comes crashing home. A defensive lapse there. Walker's leaning forward. His opponent got him with the uppercut.
And the perfect selection of a punch when a guy's leaning forward.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Uppercut. Come on, get bumping.
Nice defense. Good block by Andre Bishop. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bishop showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make big shot he just scored with. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Walker's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Andre Bishop. That's a solid right hand by Walker. Mike Walker's been stunned. Did you see that? Well, he's before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
By knockout, your winner, Andre Bishop.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do? Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row.
Andre Bishop. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Wilfred Rosario.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway.
When we get a matchup like this of the power puncher against a real well-rounded, balanced fighter, are there times when you can see the power puncher almost begging the guy to make a brawl out of it, just trying anything, goading him on, trying to get that kind of a fight?
Yeah, if you're the boxer, that's exactly.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Zones in on that overhand right. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
A snapping combination by Andre Bishop. Rosario's rocked, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, he goes down there, and Teddy, did you see how beautifully that was executed? He dipped down to deliver it.
And that's what you have to do so you don't give up defense. You drop down and bang.
That makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Able to get rid of that one. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Well, he ties up there. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
So the young unbeaten Andre Bishop gets another one of these opponents who his trainer, Gus Parisi, feels very confident that they can shine against.
Well, his brain trust is very smart. It's not enough for him to be only efficient as a fighter. They want him to be exciting. Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he created the peekaboo style, and there was a reason for that. You keep your hands up, you move forward, you move your head, and you're going to be efficient. But also, it's an exciting style, and that means people are going to want to watch you.
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Rosario's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Able to land with the right.
Cover your head, kid.
Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Move your head. Let's see some defense.
Rosario's right hand scores well that time. We've seen this many times before, and maybe that time has arrived for him now. He's got a bad cut, so possibly a sense of urgency here that he's got to get after it and make something happen now before the fight ends.
Yeah, and it could be a good and bad. I know that you like to say there's always a silver lining in every great cloud, but you say, how could that be when a guy is cut? But if it gets this fighter now motivated and inspired to pick up his offense, something that he hasn't been doing, well, you know what? His corner will take it. They'd rather do without the bleeding, but they need those punches to start flowing.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Rosario's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities.
What a big shot. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I kept winning fights. I got people's.
One of the best-looking middleweight prospects in some time.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's going to try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Oh, and there you go. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
2.
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Andre Bishop's defense now dazzling as Hayes is having trouble landing that left hook. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Hayes is again on the receiving side of an uppercut.
Use your feet.
Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses...
Oh! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hayes is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Andre Bishop. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Hayes. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Relax. You gotta move out there. Move, move.
Hayes is in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. Good block by Andre Bishop. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And an excellent uppercut by Hayes. Andre Bishop, beautiful head movement, good lateral movement, getting out of the way of that dangerous left hook of Hayes. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Halfway through this round here.
Finish with the hook. Head move.
Nice job there, hooking to the body. Goes up top again. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Hayes. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Hayes is on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Hayes is crushed by a huge uppercut. And that's the end of round two.
Big punch now, champ. No doubt about it. You lose in this fight. You need to throw and land.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a good solid hook to the body by Hayes.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. He's committed to the combination punching now. He's working out well up top.
This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
The combo lands upstairs. He engages in the clinch. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. And he just holds on there. You see the movement by Andre Bishop, and it's really paying off. Able to avoid that left hook of Hayes. Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was hurt. Now there's no doubt that he will fight on. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Good smooth work by Hayes. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Bishop's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
That is boxing 101. Big shot there. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Bishop still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Great hook to the head that time. Fine looking right hand by Hayes. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hayes. Hayes is doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Andre Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Andre Bishop unable to get out of the way of that big hook by Hayes. And that's the end of round 4.
Got to breathe. All right, how you feeling out there? You know you're not winning this fight.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expected them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell years ago.
Hayes is stunned. There it is. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Andre Bishop gives Keyshawn Hayes a taste of his own medicine. The big hitter was hit hard, a knockout victory for Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, Good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not going to be your night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career from the amateurs to this moment now have prepared him for this moment.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good left hand able to land. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Wow, what an uppercut. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Hooks to the head. Andre Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. And that's the...
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Move, move.
We're seeing every angle that Andre Bishop offers up. He's a smart fighter and can counter beautifully. Well-placed, well-timed combo. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Hey, you gotta see that
That's
coming.
what Andre
Let's go.
Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well-placed left hand there. Scored well up top. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging it. Working his way on the outside and working well, he just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Bishop's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of it.
That's a big flush, solid, and he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here.
Keep moving.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. And now he's acting like he returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
Calm down. Calm down.
Bishops gets a chance at redemption here with a fresh round. But Teddy, I'm always concerned. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. On the mark with the straight left hand. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing
That's
here?
it.
Well,
Great
2 aspirin
combo.
and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter-punching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his conditioning.
No, it looks like he's slowing down a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's a little mental, too. He got a little discouraged that his opponent is still there.
This is why so many feel Andre Bishop has such a bright future. Look at the countering ability against Ricardo Alvarez. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Combo lands to the head. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Bishop 60 seconds to recover. Hopefully will be enough for him. Now, he's got good cornermen. He's got the right people in place to try to fix this situation.
Yeah, and they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
Good exchange there. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Crashes home with the uppercut.
Keep your distance. That's okay. Let's go.
Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big... Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Left he just scored with. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, I give him credit. He's smart enough to know what to do now.
Yeah, the referee needs a crowbar to separate him.
Working the body.
Good combination to the head. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Solid left hand to the head. Solid right by Andre Bishop.
Don't let him get to you.
Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Wow, is he defensively sound. Combination to the head.
Nice work. Good job.
Bishop's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop.
You're doing great.
Not much action as he just ties up. He gets off with a combination up top.
Stay away from the east side. Get figurehead moving!
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Double up your punches.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Left and right, left and
Bishop's
right.
really walking it tight. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
I like how Bishop is. Boom, left hand comes home. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang, you're in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
All right. Relax. Relax. That was a good round.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Keep it clean,
and
guys.
now the referee steps in and says, no, I'm not going to take that. The low blows, they're not going to go in my ring. Andre Bishop is not showing the reserve of energy that we're used to seeing with him.
Yeah, you just wonder if he was a little overconfident coming into this fight. Did not prepare properly. Didn't do all his work in the gym.
Watch the hook.
Scores with the combo to the head. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Keep at him.
Good power punch, the right hand landed. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing it. And banging away he goes. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Remember now, that professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head.
B. Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa. He just had a fight. He ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go.